Hey everybody, welcome back to Coffee
Sometimes
with
tea,
Jen and
Marcelo.
Marcelo. So we're going to continue our advanced classes on asset protection. What is asset protection?
All right. So in this module, we're going to be covering the asset protection credit. So in short, we're utilizing ChatGPT 4. We were asked questions about, hey, now we're talking about financial um, advance and financial planning and credit and things like that. But how do you protect yourself? So we said, okay, ChatGPT, go search and bring us some results. So asset protection helps you keep your wealth safe from lawsuits or creditors. And in short, this is a couple of ways of doing it. And we'll preface this as we're not attorneys, we're not financial planners, we're not tax advisors, but these are things that you can research and find out on your own to kind of get you started. And I would highly recommend seeking somebody out that is a professional that can maybe really go into the legalities of things for you, especially when it comes to trust. You're not going to be doing that by yourself. You're going to probably need an attorney to help you with that. So irrevocable trust. What is that? You're moving your asset into a trust. You don't own them anymore. So the creditors then can't go after something you don't own. The trust owns it. And in velocity banking, this is a term you might hear come up a couple of times. We do know somebody that is in velocity banking. We have some in our group as well that really does an amazing job of explaining this specific topic. So once you move it, for example, a kind of trust called a domestic asset protection trust can protect your assets in some states. Then there's offshore trusts. These are trusts in other countries with strong privacy laws, making it hard for creditors to reach your assets. I have heard of the Cook Island Trust. That is a good example. But again, you're going to want to talk to a professional that really knows this in detail. Don't just go pick the first person you see. Research it. It does matter, and you want to make sure it's set up correctly, because there's irrevocable and then the other one. So you just want to make sure you do it right. And then in regards to LLCs, okay, well, a lot of people are told when you start a business, sorry about that, get an LLC. You know, you own a rental property, put each one in a separate LLC so it can protect your personal if there's lawsuit on one of the properties. However, big caveat to this. If you don't set it up correctly, if you are blending your personal with the LLC, it could actually break the veil, if you will. There's like a very thin line here. If you cross that line and they go after that property, if you didn't set it up or if you didn't conduct business correctly, it can come back on you personally. So again, make sure you seek an advisor, tax attorney, or attorney that really knows how to do LLCs.
Because we're not.
You want that protection from the creditors, so that way, if you do something in your business, you screw it up, they don't come after you personally. That's the whole point of this. Two states like Delaware and Nevada are great for this, but things are changing. There's some things in the news recently where they did go into a Delaware company, and then they ended up getting kind of messy. Yeah. So follow your steps, have your guidelines in place, know what you're doing in your business, and stay on top of it.
Right.
Insurance. Okay, so insurance kind of goes back to that velocity banking, right? This is extra insurance that covers more than just your home or car if you get sued. Professional liability insurance protects you. Say somebody didn't do your job right, like you're an agent and you make a mistake and you're the broker, right? So you have that, like errors and omissions. I think like E&O insurance covers those business mistakes. You definitely want to know, do you need it? Should you get it? Things you need to look into, do some research on that. Tips, mix and match. Okay, so this is something we've heard a lot about and are familiar with. You have your trust, right? And then you have your LLC,
Right.
and then you have your insurance, and everything is one, and then your holding company. So your holding company controls the trusts, which then hold the LLCs, something along those lines. And I'm sure if I'm saying this wrong, somebody's going to tell me. So more than happy to correct me. That's fine.
Fix it later, yeah.
Fix it later. But again, know the structure. We'll have people come in, from our community that really they do this on a daily basis. We definitely want to be able to have one of our nights with you here.
Yeah, have our experts in here.
Yeah, so you can ask those questions. And this is really just kind of a quick overview. I know this is the advanced class, but this is a whole nother subject, and we can go so long into this. We really just want to kind of give you the tips and the key points on this. Always talk to the professional before making those decisions. Asset protection can be tricky, but if you set it up right, you will be protected. Yeah. But again, your actions as well after you set this up can cause problems for you. So just a couple of things to keep in mind.
Yeah.
But if you do it right, oh my gosh, that is amazing. So protecting your assets, keep your wealth safe from lawsuits and debt. Use your trust, LLCs, and insurance in a smart way to shield your money and property, and talk to the professionals as we just talked about here. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. If you're not already watching this in our schools, make sure you join the school, and join us for our live sessions as well. We hope to see you again soon. So cheers to you, and thank you for joining us here at Coffee
Sometimes
Tea.
Thanks, guys.